Hello YouTubers. So this is Everything Outdoors with Sean. So I did mention in my first video that I pay a large sum of money, about $262 a month in storage unit bills. So I'm going to buy me a trailer. It's going to be a 48-foot gooseneck enclosed car trailer, and I'm going to put all my household goods in there, and I will no longer have a storage unit bill in about 2 years when it's paid off. So, I hate saying goodbye to money, but I'll show you a picture of that later. Alright guys, it looks like we're going on a road trip a lot earlier than I anticipated. So, we're going to start my Dodge Ram up, because that's the only truck I have that can pull this rig. And we're off. Just a little road trip music. Trying to get through this. It's a 2-hour drive. I'm headed to Darlington, South Carolina. So a little bit more information about this trailer. It's a 48-foot enclosed car trailer. It's a gooseneck. It has a Onan generator in it, a 12,000-pound winch, an RV camper rooftop AC. So I'm not going to be using this for cars transport anytime soon. I'm going to be using this for storage. That way I can close down my 10 by 10 climate controlled storage unit and a 10 by 20 non-climate controlled storage unit. Because I was paying about $200 a month for both storage units, and then of course, I get my mail at the unit mail room. I don't like certain billing information going to my mailbox on the side of the road. I don't want people to steal my identity. You know what I'm saying? There's only one shot. But other than that, they upped the price from about $200 all the way to $262. I got the notice in the mail 2 months late, hence base mail, and I had realistically 7 days, 7 not business days, working days, 7 calendar days before this new price was going to take effect. So right away I went on Facebook Marketplace. I was looking away at ISO containers because my neighbor, he's a gunny, and he bought a 10 by 20 ISO container for about $1,400 delivered. Not the best shape, but it's weatherproof. He's already fabricating it. He's getting it ready to be his garage. I was going to go for a 10 by 40. I think it's a 10. It's a 10 by. But it's a 40-foot ISO. I was going to put it on my coffin trailer, but even that was a little sketchy. Last time I got, it was a Friday, and I could go to the bank, get the money. That was sold, and even it's a 10 by 24 little shed cabins, those Amish shed cabins, and it was on a mobile home trailer. So that, all in itself, was going to be spectacular to be able to use for storage. You know, riding lawnmower, push mower, garage, put my motorcycle in. Not only that, but my household goods. So I'm still thinking about keeping the 10 by 10 climate control, but talking to some family and friends, especially my brother, he's telling me to just set stuff, get rid of it, sell it. I can always buy new stuff whenever I buy another house and move in a house. It makes sense because that's a lot of money that I'm throwing away on storage units. One of the many reasons why I like road trips. I love this view. Beautiful South Carolina, where it all started. I don't like this angle. You can see my double chin. Right now I'm using one of those magnetic little vent cell phone holders for GPS, I guess. I plan on getting one of those mounts that secures the windshield or rearview mirror, what have you. As a kid, growing up, I always wanted to be in the military. Obviously, I joined, but at the same time, I wanted to do a number of things, from being a police officer. I thought about being a firefighter at one point. Maybe after I retire, we'll see. But one thing that I've always been interested in was being a truck driver. You can have a house, obviously, live in a camper, wherever, but you can live in your truck, live in your rig. You get to travel, go on road trips non-stop, even when you get fed up and tired of it. But one of those old school movies that I was always fascinated with and I always wanted to do when I was a little kid, Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone. I always told myself, one day I'm going to get one of those arm wrestling exercise machines, in the movies. And as he was driving, it's like, man, imagine how much larger his right arm was compared to his left. That's how I felt when I broke my wrist in high school in track. Don't ask me how. Yeah, I was clumsy. Because I broke my left wrist, and I was working out at the time, and I wanted to continue working out. So I would do curls and other exercises with my right hand, and my left hand just stayed there limp. Until I got one of those, I got rid of this half cast. There's a half cast, and then the bandage would wrap around it, piece bandage. Then I got one of those metal and Velcro, whatever you call it, wrist support, wrist brace. It had a wrist support bar right here, so I would get my 20-pound dumbbells at the house in Tennessee, and I would finally start working out again before my wrist was healed. Luckily, I didn't injure it, but I was impatient and I wanted to work out and get back in shape. But that was one of those little, secondary thoughts that I had while on this road trip. Alright, so I'm about 16 minutes away from this house in Darlington, South Carolina. I'll do a tutorial walk around of the trailer after I pick it up. I'm going to ask her first if she minds if, I take a video or some pictures. If she wants privacy, she doesn't want me to go around take pictures and videos of it on her property, then I won't. I'll just go to a Walmart parking lot. We'll see. Hey folks, as you can see, I am towing something really heavy behind me. I just purchased a 48-foot enclosed car trailer that's a Gooseneck, has an Onan gasoline generator, and a 12,000-pound winch. So now I have 3 12,000-pound winches that are all the same. So the remotes, all that stuff will work together. I think it's a method behind this madness. And it's legal. South Carolina title, nice and clean. Got a railroad coming up. But I just wanted to check in with y'all and let y'all see that real quick. Alright, so I made a little pit stop at a truck stop. I used the head and everything. I'm a little hungry, but I'm cheap, so I brought snacks. But I did find something very useful. If you notice, the angle on this camera is a little bit different. It's higher. I picked up one of these bad boys. Little Mag Buddy window, so I can have 2 separate cell phones or whatever objects, cameras, whatever you want. I can have them, I can change it out. It's not permanent. I can have it on the windshield of the Ram or the Tundra or a window. You never know. So the funny thing is, I'm not even using the 2 of the magnetic backings for the phone case that came with the Mag Buddy. I'm just using the magnetic little pop-up thing so you can hold the phone. So this is the first thing. It's like $6 at Walmart, and it came out a little pop-out thing that just goes on there. So that was on the AC vent earlier. So now I think I'll put my iPhone back over here where I'm used to having it. And so that's one update. So every day I'm getting something new gadgets. I always call myself a high-tech redneck, whether I'm a redneck or not, whatever. But I love any kind of electronics, gear, iWatches. I might switch to an Android later and sell this and get another phone. It's not a road trip unless you have a ribbit. Good old Iraq. Well, some nice lady was nice enough to let me know something was wrong with my truck or my trailer. I pulled over and realized I had a flat tire. Too bad I didn't bring my jack. It's in the Tundra. But I'll change that when I get home. I'm only about 4 minutes away from home, but I'm going to make a pit stop real quick and get some gas. Well, diesel, since it's $2.67 a gallon. It's super cheap.